What is up, guys? Jeffrey Gaming here, and welcome to what should be F1XL highlights, but we've had a few problems in the past couple of weeks. Last week was the Hungarian Grand Prix, and two absolute knobs joined the lobby, and obviously you can't have two people who aren't in the league racing, so that wrecked things for us last week. This week, there was a admin decision, kind of a vote. I voted against rerunning this race. You'll see why at the end. But yeah, I wasn't too sure. There was quite a bit of lag, but I think we could have worked with it. I mean, I adjusted my driving style to just avoid the lag, but yeah, so this race has been decided to be rerun at the end of the season, so that's 4 already. This game's pretty messed up, so qualifying, I qualified in 8th, not the best of sessions, though I was only 6/10 off. I mean, the field was so close. It was a great bunch of laps from the guys, but here we go for the start of the race. Last time out, 3 weeks ago, I won in Canada, so yeah, hoping for a good one here. And away we go. We get an alright start compared to the other cars, but this first corner is really tricky. I've had some serious problems over the years, and we've hit the back of Frozen. There's contact ahead, Vidal's gone off, and nothing came of Frozen, but there's been contact, Jelly Frozen. Oh my god, I nearly flipped over there. Absolute carnage. That's a very messy first corner. I told you it's a tricky one. There's two cars behind me. I think Mikey ahead's lost his front wing. My teammate's up there as well, so a horrific start for the Williams team. Yeah, Mikey's gone off there, no front wing, and he's back for his first race back in F1XL. He used to be in League 2, so his pace has definitely improved with this game. But yeah, the two Williams are 8th and 9th. We've got a long way to go to catch up here. Let's see what we can do. That Vidal's off again. I'm not sure if he's got any damage there, but that's put us up another position. So from the start, we both gained, but it's not the best of getaways. And yeah, the lag did start. I don't know if you'll see here. Yeah, it's not too bad. It does get worse at some points, and you'll see later on. But I wasn't trusting water here, mainly because of the lag. And yeah, I got really close there. I was nowhere near him. And look, yeah, that lag's pretty bad. Nice corner cut as well to avoid any more collisions, so obvious illegal overtake. I probably shouldn't have done that. That wasn't the greatest move, but yeah, you can see the lag on the right. It actually, looking back now, it is pretty excessive, and I kind of understand why the race is to be rerun. So lap 4, I'm just trying to hang back from water. Let's hope that corner cut was lagged, because that was horrific, and I thought, I can't be dealing with this, so I'm going to go for the undercut. This will affect my strategy, so we'll have to see how things end up, and I'm going to go for the primes here, just to see how long they can last for. I'll have to work out my strategy in a little bit. So we've got 2 stops remaining. We've come out back in 7th place actually, so I'm guessing all the cars behind us all pitted with damage. And to show we've executed the undercut as water lags. Wow, I think he had a major lag spike there or something, I don't really know. There's just a lot of lag in this lobby at the moment, but yeah, lap 8 now, and we're closing in on RB2, so if this race actually counted, this is going pretty damn well. And yeah, he's gone wide, and lag version 2 right here. He just comes from nowhere, goes into the side of me, we have a bit of a side pod glitch, and yeah, it's questionable if we could have actually continued this race, I must say. But after this point, for me, it wasn't actually too bad. Closing back onto the just behind RB2, getting DRS. We're thinking about a move, but we've got to be wary. This lag's pretty all over the shop, and I think we've got better pace than him. We have Sigma and Vidal, the 2 championship leaders behind us, as we come side by side with RB2. Can we go around the outside? This would be a pretty decent move around here. But then he just suddenly slows down. I don't know if this is lag once again. He just stops. If that's an illegal overtake, then why would you stop there? But I don't know what's going on. This race has been so unpredictable, and we're up into 4th place, which is incredible considering the start we had. Someone else, Splays has pitted, and he has rejoined right behind me. And he easily overtakes me because my tyres are absolutely shot. But the rain is coming, and that means if I make another pit stop, I'm practically just dropping down to like 7th or 8th. So I've got to keep this going and hope the rain comes soon. Otherwise, I'm going to be far back. This is a bit of a risk. The tyres are pretty worn, but they're not feeling the worst in the world. But we need to make these stretch until the rain comes, and that is exactly what we did. And we maintained 4th place as well, so not too shabby at all. The leaders actually haven't pitted at this point, and it's definitely time for Inters. I mean, I've made some horrible decisions over the years in terms of taking risks on tyres for weather, but I think you can tell quite easily on this game when to pit, and it was definitely time for Inters. Splazer thought so as well, and so did Vidal just behind me. So the two leaders are surely going to lose out here. Be interesting to see the conditions on the track. Yeah, I've got to say it does look like Inters. Let's see what the grip's like. Yeah, it's not too bad so far, but we'll obviously have to warm the tyres up and see where we are compared to the leaders. As yeah, we turned in quite a lot there. I didn't expect as much grip as that. And yeah, DRS disabled. You can just easily tell right now it's time for Inters, and the top two are going to lose out. And yes, they did. Sigma's lost the position. Who was the leader? Was it Dark Pred? Yes, Dark Pred's coming out the pits. Can we get ahead of him? We swipe across him, and we just get the move done. We're up into 2nd place. We're only a couple of seconds off the lead. What a recovery this has been. Me and Splays are pitted at the correct moment, and it's worked out so well for us. Not often I can say that the weather works out well for me. And not long after that, it was heavy rain. And me and Splays are, well, I was going to pit anyway, so we went for it. Pred stayed out again, which is a very interesting decision. So I hold up Splazer in the pits once again. He has a little bit of a shout out in my video. I didn't mute all the drivers like I usually do. We nearly lost in the pits. What the hell happened there? Yeah, like I was saying, I usually mute all the drivers for my highlight video so you can't hear them in the background and you can just hear the engine noise, and I forgot to do for this race. And kind of lucky in a sense that this race got cancelled because some of them were really loud. We're in 4th place now. Up to 3rd now as Pred did pit. Sigma, I'm not sure what tyre Sigma's on at the moment. If he's gone on to wet, then he's made an awesome decision to catch back up to us. But he does go wide here. And I think we're going to take 2nd off him. Yes, we do. And now, we're not far off Splazer. He's going off the track. He's under pressure, but I'm under pressure from Sigma, who's going up the inside. I saw him coming, and I thought, I'm not going to risk it. I could have turned in there, and there's no doubt he would have taken me out because he had a lot of speed going in there. So I just pretty much just let him through because I think I have the better pace here, and I'm confident that I can get these two. And now following them two, battling side by side, so close. And yeah, this 3-way battle for the lead's pretty epic. Pred's not that far behind. Splazer's gone for a move and they've made contact. Luckily, they're both ghosted. I'm in the lead. I am winning this race. On the first lap, I was absolutely nowhere. I've been taken out twice. And yeah, we're in the lead now. This is unbelievable. And our progress, well, Sigma's 2.5 seconds behind us. But he can't catch up. As we can see, the gap's risen to 4.3. I have decent pace in the rain, but the rain is dying off a little bit, so it's time for Inters. Definitely time for Inters. I mean, I know there's 3 laps to go, but it had to be done. Seriously, it just had to be done, and I think everyone comes into the pits here. So, final stop of the race, hopefully. Yes, it is. We do get held up, though, by Sigma, so that's pretty annoying. But we come out as we were before, probably about 5 seconds in the lead. So it's looking very good for a victory. And yeah, it continues. The track gets a lot drier. But on the last lap, you're just not going to pit. It's just stupid. But we cruised around on the final lap, making sure we made no mistakes. I'm so gutted this race didn't count. Seriously, it took me 42 races to win. I won last time out in Canada. I won again here in Japan. It could have been 2 in a row, and I think if my maths was correct, I would have been 1 point off the top of the standings. So I was putting in a great performance in the last few races to catch up at the top of the standings. So I could be an outside title bet. So that's something to look forward to. I'm gutted this didn't count, but next time out, Hopefully we can have a race that we can finish and it can count towards the championship. We have the Chinese Grand Prix, so I hope to see you then. Goodbye.